Swaddy Cab, Jed here from Thailand, Myland. Very wet day here today. It is the rainy season. You've got to expect it to rain sometimes, I suppose. But it doesn't rain a lot here in Hua Hin. A lot of places like Phuket, Pattaya, Bangkok, they're getting floods down that way. But we've just had this little bit of rain and been a little bit overcast for a week or so also. I mean, back in the UK, where I'm from originally, this was our summer a lot of the time, so I can't really complain that the wet season's wet. Anyway, I did a video only a few days ago. It was a rehashed video actually. I put it on again from one that I did earlier. It was about, can you live on your pension here in Thailand, on your state pension? And I got a lot of good replies from it, but I also got a couple of bad ones, which you always get. There's always these keyboard warriors who don't do much with their own lives except sit and look and see how other people are living their lives, and then they like to pick and say things, I don't know, maybe it's jealousy, maybe it's just the way they were born. I really don't know, but it's not very nice. I'm doing this to help people. I don't get paid for this. And what I actually said was, I didn't say you could live on your state pension. I said you can live week to week, just on your normal basics: rent, water, electric, petrol, going out for meals, going out for a few drinks. You can do all that on your state pension. Obviously it doesn't include health insurance, or if you want to go back to your own country to visit your family. It doesn't include travelling around Thailand. The point I was trying to make was that you can live a good life here on a week-to-week basis, just your basic things. I mean, for instance, I'm only paying 10,000 baht a month for this condo in this beautiful block on Soi 88. Back in Australia, I'd be paying a fortune. But another thing, I'll tell you about what happened today with me. I needed to get my motorbike serviced, and I also needed to register it for the tax and insurance for the government side of things. First of all, I went to get the bike serviced, and then afterwards I went and registered it. And this is how much it cost me. The motorbike, especially in this wet weather, the brakes have been squeaking a little bit, so I asked him to check. I always asked him to check the brakes anyway, as a matter of course. But I asked him to check the brakes, and he took the brake pads off and showed me and said, look, they're quite low. So I got new brake pads. I got a full service, oil change, oil filter change, new spark plug, and that came to 300 baht. Now I'll put up on the screen how much 300 baht is, but it's not very much. That was including everything. The full service, now I've got new brakes, everything's great, the bike's like a new bike. Anyway, 300 baht, if I got a motorbike serviced back in Australia, 300 baht wouldn't even cover the minimum wage that people get paid an hour in Australia. I think the minimum wage is $24. So without anything to do with the service, before they even start the service takes an hour. Well, there's $24 before I even think about getting new brakes, getting oil change, getting all the other things. So that's one of the reasons why I'm saying, yes, you can live on your pension here quite easily, on a week-to-week basis. Then I went to register the bike. They tested it, they put it up on a ramp and tested all the brakes, tested everything. And if your bike's more than 7 years old, you have to have an inspection. If it's under 7 years old, then you don't have to, you just register it. But anyway, mine's a little bit older than 7 years. Not that you'd know it, the way it drives. And they looked it over, said everything was fine, no problems. They told me to give them the book so they can fill in the book, and then they give me a new insurance for the year. So, to get the bike registered, insured and tested, 580 baht. That's one of the reasons I live in Thailand. I can live very, very cheaply here. And these keyboard warriors who think that they know it all and they're sitting in their armchairs in Wigan back in the UK, or Wagga Wagga back in Australia, or Kikatinalong back in Australia, they all think they know everything, and they like to let you know, even though they're just armchair warriors and just sitting there living their lives through apps like YouTube. And that's another reason why I'm glad I'm doing this magazine. Doing a magazine is a lot different. YouTube, you're always on display. You're always thinking about the next project, what you can do next time. you get that finished, you have to edit it, you've got to put music to it if you want to, you've got to do a hell of a lot. It's what you see on the screen for 20 minutes takes me days sometimes. Plus it's the cost of the petrol going around, and hotels if I go on a long journey, say to Samui and do a video, up to Chiang Mai and do a video. All that has to be paid for, and I don't get a cent. I don't get 1 red cent for doing YouTube. I've never made 1 penny out of it. So it's annoying when I'm trying to help people and you get keyboard warriors wanting to run you down and make you look stupid. But anyway, they look stupid in the end, because I do know what I'm talking about to a certain extent. So thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my magazine, and if not, try it for a few months at $2.99 a month just to see if you like it, and I'm sure you will. So thanks a lot, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers for now.